Good morning. This is John from the Springs Mennonite Church. And it's good to be with you today. Well, it's a good day. I hope it's being a good day for you. I'm here to share another idea with you from 1 John chapter 3. And beginning with verse 11, we read these words. This is the message you've heard from the beginning. Now, I said yesterday something similar. It said, this is the message you've heard. This is the message you've heard from the beginning. What's the message? We should love one another. We must not be like Cain, who belonged to the evil one and killed his brother. And why did he kill him? Because Cain had been doing what was evil, and his brother had been doing what was righteous. So don't be surprised, dear brothers and sisters, if the world hates you. If we love our brothers and sisters who are believers, it proves we've passed from death to life. Well, there are actually two messages here. One is to everybody, and one is to believers. The message to everybody is the first part. We should love one another. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's going to be a piece of cake. There are just some people out there who refuse to be lovable. You could do everything you want to do. You could try as hard as you can. And at the end of the day, they are very unlovable. But, okay, love them anyway. You see, there's a strategy here. It's not so much for the other guy as though it is, but it's a strategy for you to change your life, to get you off centered on you, to get you focused somewhere else, to get you to see that your life is a gift given for a purpose. And that purpose has to do with other people. So it says here, this is the message you heard from the beginning. Love one another. And then it says, don't be like Cain. Now, you may know the story of Cain and Abel in the Bible. Cain killed Abel out of jealousy. It says here, Cain was doing evil, and Abel was doing righteousness. The point being that Cain was jealous of Abel. I don't know they had any reason to be jealous. Usually jealousy doesn't have a reason. It just is. He just didn't want his brother to succeed. So he killed him. And it started a whole bunch of things that happened all down through the ages. But the point being here, it says that his brother, Cain, wasn't loving. Imagine if he had a bit, the whole course of history may have changed. Imagine starting at this very moment, this precise moment where I'm talking, you're listening, and imagine that if your life exhibits love to others, how that could change the course of history. There are a lot of places where love is not the predominant thing. I was reading a horrible story this morning in the Congo, where the guerrillas come into villages and just kill people indiscriminately, rape women. Don't even give a thought. So dehumanizing. It's all based on hate. Why? Why is that? Because the people who have the guns think they can do whatever they want. Well, in this world, they probably can, but boy, they're in big trouble when their time in this world ends. But we'll save that for another story. It says, if we love each other, it proves that we have passed from death to life. Now, that part it talks about love brothers and sisters in the faith. I would, as they say, give my eye teeth to one day go to church where everybody in that sanctuary really loved everybody else. But it's not going to happen. Doesn't mean that church is full of bad people. Might be. But it means that loving someone else unconditionally is very difficult to do. Now, the rewards are great in this life and in the next. But doing it takes a lot of work. And it says here that the world will hate you if you love others. The world doesn't care about anybody, anytime, for any reason. It just doesn't. But you, as someone who invites the Lord into his or her life, can and should. And if we do, man, great things can come from that. I've seen so many people's lives changed over the years because someone else reached out to help them. My life changed because somebody reached out to help me. When I was a young preacher, there was an Episcopal priest a block away. We didn't have much in common in terms of church stuff, but he loved the Lord and he wanted to mentor me to become a good pastor. I will be forever thankful to that man who is now in heaven. I don't know what my life would be like if he hadn't done that. So I want you to ask yourself the question. If I don't reach out in love to someone around me, what difference is it going to make for me and for them? See, that's where the rubber meets the road. What difference is it going to make? And I will say that the difference will be profound, both for you and for the other. This is the message we've heard from the beginning. It says we should love one another. Why don't you look for ways to love somebody today, especially someone that's hard to love? Well, thanks for listening. Have a great, great day. I'll be back tomorrow with some more thoughts. And in the meantime, if you have a need or a concern, let us know. We'll do whatever we can, as fast as we can, to help meet your need. Thanks so much for listening. God bless you. I'll be back tomorrow.